All right, stand by red full in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll red. Open mics 1 and 2, stand by to cue the anchors. Stand by alpha with CG. All right, cue the anchors and roll alpha.
Tonight on Cronkite News, the wait is over. This Diamondbacks breakout star has finally earned his NL Rookie of the Year honors.
And hot punch.
Plus, after Ray Anderson resigned as ASU's athletic director, we hear reactions from ASU boosters and their expectations for the program's next leader.
Hot punch.
And later, our DC
Stand by your push and
reports
dissolve
on the
on camera 2.
pro-Israel rally that drew tens of thousands to the nation's capital,
begin your
including
push.
several from Arizona.
And dissolve camera 2.
And with that, good evening and welcome to Cronkite News. I'm Matt Venezia.
And I'm Jeff Hinkle. Thank you for joining us.
Lose their names.
The MLB postseason has been over for a while, which means it's time to give out those big name honors like MVP and Rookie of the Year.
Representing the National League, the award unanimously went to D-backs outfielder Corbin Carroll for his record-breaking performance this year.
Roll take alpha.
Snakes fans will never forget how the Seattle native helped carry his team to the World Series. Carroll's most notable accomplishment was becoming the first rookie with at least 25 homers and 50 stolen bases. This is also the first time a Diamondbacks player has won the award. That's quite an accomplishment for someone that's only 23 years old.
Dissolve beta full.
It's pretty amazing.
Outfielder, Diamondbacks.
You know, I don't think people realize how much
and losers lower third,
influence baseball has here in Arizona. Not necessarily just D-backs fans, but baseball fans in general. And to see some of those people start to support us in the year that we had, that was really incredible.
Take camera 2.
The humble rookie got the news on Monday and joined MLB Network to share his reactions. And as Carroll waited for that announcement, he decided to spend the time with the people off the field who made it possible.
Roll take Charlie full.
Yeah, I've got mom, dad, sister's actually here on the phone. She's at school, but she's here. And then a whole contingent of just the people that made this possible. And so
effort is out.
This was a group effort.
Take camera 1.
We reported yesterday on the news that Ray Anderson had resigned from his position as Arizona State's Vice President of University Athletics, a story that has continued to grab attention and reaction from fans and supporters of the school's athletic programs.
Take Emmy 3. Go ahead and open mic 4. Stand by to take camera 3 with CG.
This is something that a lot of people have been wanting for a while, but what's the latest on the situation?
Take camera 3.
Yeah, Jeff, the last 72 hours have been a busy time for Arizona State Athletics. ASU football upset UCLA at the Rose Bowl. Men's and women's basketball both earned wins at home. And the biggest news of it all yesterday, Ray Anderson resigned from his duties as Arizona State's athletic director. Shortly after the announcement, Cronkite News spoke to 2 boosters close to Sun Devil Athletics who were not expecting the decision at this time.
Roll take alpha.
I wasn't shocked,
ASU, Lawrence,
but
Charles.
I kind of knew it was coming.
All right, camera 2 can go to the BAM left.
We're going to
Put
hear
Charlie
some
and
more
BAM left,
news soon.
Stand by camera 3.
Investigation is over. Ray had done a lot of good things for Arizona State, and I don't want people to forget them.
Take camera 3.
The boosters told us Anderson made a positive impact on the legacy of Sun Devil Athletics during his decade-long tenure, even donating money from his own pocket to support teams with financial struggles. Eddie Sandage thinks that the university's next AD should have a youthful energy and enthusiastic attitude.
Take beta full.
I want a winner, of course.
ASU,
Winning's everything.
Sandage,
it's just
Eddie,
not a lot of fun going and watch your team getting killed. We
Stand
don't
by
need
camera 3 with CG.
a graybeard like me. We need some young guy like Kenny that has a tremendous
we need a winner is the
work ethic and a winner. We need a winner.
Take camera 3.
Yeah, Anderson's resignation has inspired many supporters of ASU athletics to contribute to the school's NIL collective. It was reported that yesterday found the largest number of new monthly members enrolled in the history of Sun Angel Collective. Safe to say that the Valley has come alive in support of the Sun Devils. In the newsroom, Paul Schultz, Cronkite News.
Roll Charlie, take camera 2.
Thank you, Paul. The Arizona Cardinals earned their second win of the season on Sunday against the Falcons, thanks to a 23-yard game-winning field goal by Matt Prater as time expired. Although crunch time hasn't typically gone the Cardinals' way this season, Kyler Murray's return under center was certainly a boost to the Redbirds' offense. Cronkite sports reporter Ryan Bunnell has more from Tempe.
Dissolve alpha.
The fourth quarter has been a weak spot for the Arizona Cardinals all season. They've been shut out 7 times and outscored 77-24 in the final quarter. But the return of QB1 Kyler Murray added an extra pep in this team's step, as Murray's fourth quarter heroics propelled the Cardinals to their first game-winning drive of the the 2023 season.
It gives us a extra boost, extra motive, knowing that if we can get the ball into number one's hand, the offense is going to deliver.
You know, what I said, a jolt of energy, you know, maybe a little more belief that we're going to, make sure if we get the ball there late, we're going to score points or whatever it is. But, you know, that's part of him making his teammates better. Psychologically, that goes into that statement as well. So that's what he does for us.
Sunday's win over the Falcons marked Kyler Murray's first appearance since Week 14 of the 2022 season. And despite playing in just one game so far, the odds over at FanDuel Sportsbook would suggest that Murray has the 6th highest chance to take home Comeback Player of the Year. In Tempe, Ryan Bonnell, Cronkite News.
Take camera 1.
Heading south of the valley, things are looking good in Tucson for the Arizona Wildcats men's basketball team. Tommy Lloyd's squad is off to a 3-0 start, highlighted by last week's upset of the #2 team in the country, Duke. The Cats returned to the hardwood at McHale Center last night to face Southern University.
Roll beta, take Emmy.
Early on, it wasn't Arizona's best performance as the team trailed by 5 points in the first half, but rallied to hold Southern scoreless from the field for over 11 minutes. The Wildcats then outscored the Tigers 60-18, highlighted by a 17 performance from Keyshawn Johnson. 5 other Wildcats reached double figures in points, including Pele Larson, Umar Ballo, and Kylan Boswell. The final score, 97-59.
Dissolve Charlie.
And that puts the Arizona Wildcats in third for the AP poll. The main push for the top 3 slot was their win over #2 Duke. And that's all thanks to Arizona's strong backcourt.
Thank you guys.
Keyshawn Johnson and Kylan Boswell are both averaging at least 13 points and 5 boards. And the man leading the pack, Tommy Lloyd, not only are the Wildcats the only Pac-12 team in the top 20, but Lloyd also has the most wins for coaches' first 2 years with the team at 61 and counting.
And ticket and music
Coming up next, if you thought NASCAR was just about cars racing around in a circle, you might want to think again.
Roll take Alpha.
Stick around because after the break, we get a closer look at how diehard fans keep themselves entertained before big races.
Hot punch.
Plus, it looks like we've got rain headed our way. Your Valley forecast is up next.
And bring in red. Red 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kill music, red full.
ASU's one and only student-run radio station, Blaze Radio, provides students with opportunities
your 2-box
to cover a
ME3
variety
will be
of
camera
topics.
2 and camera 3.
From music.
This is Sensei Garage.
To sports coverage.
Awesome. All right, yep. So camera 2 is at the 2-shot. Camera 3 needs to go to the lamb. You guys have under 2 minutes here.
Blaze Radio offers a fun environment to gain valuable broadcast experience. To find out more, visit blazeradioonline.com.
The Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communications Phoenix Sports Bureau provides students with hands-on learning experiences and opportunities in sports journalism. From covering local high schools, colleges, and the pros, students get the opportunity to go live from our Facebook shows covering local, collegiate, and pro sports in the Valley. From digital reporting, broadcast, social media, and producing, there's opportunities for all. For more, go to cronkitenews.azpbs.org.
1 minute.
This is CN2 Go. I'm Emily Olson with your Wednesday
camera
news
2,
briefing.
set that up.
Do you want to create innovative content for Cronkite News?
Camera 3, yeah, make sure.
Do you enjoy listening to podcasts?
Yep, camera 3 looks great, guys.
Then CN2 Go is for you. Cronkite News to Go is a podcast where students cover the latest headlines. Students become audio producers and hosts and will learn how to write, record, and edit stories. You can listen to the latest episodes on these platforms.
30 seconds.
Did you know newsrooms today are looking for bilingual journalists? Cronkite Noticias prepares you to cover diverse communities. In Cronkite Noticias, you will obtain an unforgettable experience.
Pales como este van a tumbar.
Cronkite Noticias.
And develop your
15 seconds.
skills with the latest technology.
All right. Stand by, Alpha full. Remember, this is a SOTVO. 3, 2, 1. Dissolve Alpha full.
Welcome the newest member of
Stand by to Q Matt.
Baseball. So there you go, young man.
And Q Matt.
everyone meet Thaddeus Earl,
Stand by
a
to dissolve
10-year-old who
camera 3
just
and roll
signed
beta.
a letter
Is
of
red
intent
muted?
with ASU Baseball. He was introduced in his own press conference.
And take it.
The Sun Devils named Thad an honorary member
Stand
of
by
the
Charlie
team as
Full,
part of their
CG.
partnership with Team Impact, which matches children facing serious illnesses with college sports teams.
Coach Willie Bloomquist has 17 high school players in this year's signing class, which is currently ranked top 20 in the country. But it's this young man who had his very own press conference that inspires them all.
Roll take Charlie Full.
This young man attacks each day
Alpha
with
and Lamb.
enthusiasm, has to overcome adversity and all the things that we preach to our guys. So we feel he's going to fit in very well with our culture and what our program is trying to build.
Roll Alpha, take
Switching
camera 3.
gears, or should I say shifting gears to NASCAR.
Stand by to
Jeff,
dissolve
you had
beta
the chance
full.
to cover this story.
Yeah, that's right, Matt. I was able to get up to speed with some NASCAR fans that have made camping out for a race into a very, very unique experience.
Dissolve beta. All right, change your Emmy. Already did it. You put 605 in the Lamb.
We came in on Monday.
Monday morning, yeah.
We've been here since Tuesday.
Tuesday morning.
Wednesday night. And there was like no one here, so day by day, it fills in.
It's incredible how many people are here. There's over 5,700 camping spots in this area. It becomes a small town. It literally does. We have our own grocery store.
Okay.
We have our own dust control. We have our own trash collection. Some of the folks that camp around us have been here for 10, 12 years. Some of them longer. I call it the Oklahoma lane.
We got 2
grab,
minutes here, guys.
We used to park stage out in the staging lanes, and then literally at 8 o'clock on Monday morning, the flags went down. The green flag went down, and people are ripping up the road.
This is our third year. My third year, I got invited with a friend, and I just camped with him. And I came here one time. It's like, okay, this is what we got to do from now on.
I want to see those hands up.
We raised our kids out here. Wayne and I would take the kids out of school and bring them up here for our week's worth of vacation.
My son, when he was 12 years old, he said, I can't believe that this is real. Can you pinch me?
Yeah. It's just cool. Everybody out here is everybody thinks it's just a bunch of rednecks out here. No, everybody's just like you, just like me, just business people, just a little having fun.
1 minute.
Yep. You can walk up to any campsite out here and walk in and say, hey, they'll welcome you in, they'll offer you drinks, food.
Make it
It's like we do. Come on over, play some cornhole, have some drinks. Absolutely. We may forget your name in 5 minutes, but we're now all best friends.
A little bit of scrambled going this morning. This is a low-calorie bacon here.
It's just easy going. Everybody out here is just here to have fun and relax, and there's no drama. You just come out here, have a good time, relax,
30
watch
seconds.
the races.
The access to the drivers, it's not like no other sport. You can't have that same amount of access in football or baseball.
The opportunity that we get as fans to literally be a 5-foot wall away, or not even that,
15.
a 5-foot chain link fence away from the drivers, the teams, the sport
10
is
seconds.
incredible.
Stand by camera 3. And take camera 3.
It's been a
Stand by
warm
red
few
full
days here in the
CG.
valley, but a cool down is on the way, along with some rain.
Sienna Monet joins us now from the Cronkite Weather Center with details.
Roll take red full.
Let's take a look at
Stand
this
by to lose her
Tuesday
name.
evening. We're sitting at about
Lose
80
Cronkite
degrees, and we're going to cool
You can
off
lose
at
her
around
name.
9 p.m., where it's going to be 76.
We got a
And then we're going to
commercial?
end the evening at around 10 p.m. with
Awesome.
75 degrees.
Thank you,
Looking at
Walter.
our lows for this Wednesday, we are going to be in the 60s here
All
in the
right,
valley
so
with 67.
anchors need to go back to desk.
37 up at the Grand Canyon, 46 in Payson,
Camera 3 is
39
positioned
in
on
Flagstaff, and
Kenji.
then we're going to be in the
Perfect,
60s
guys.
along the
Thank
west side of
you.
the state with 60 in
45
Bullhead City.
seconds here.
For this Wednesday, our highs, we're going to be in the 80s here in the valley with 87 in Phoenix, 85 down in Tucson,
If you guys can-
66 up at the Grand Canyon,
you got it.
68 in Payson, and then we're going to be in the 70s
30
with
seconds.
79 in Bullhead
Stand by
City.
camera 2.
Looking
music
towards
half.
the weekend, we're going to have a high of 81 on Friday with a 10% chance of rain, and then on Saturday, we're going to have a 40% chance of rain with these clouds
push
here to
in a little on
stay.
camera
It's going to be a
2.
high of 78, and then looking into your work week next
Keep
week, we're
going,
going to
keep
have a
going,
high
just
of
a little more. And then
77
pan right
on Tuesday
slightly.
and a low of 51, which is below
push,
average
push.
for this time of year. And then
All
on
right, that's
Wednesday,
good.
we're going to have a
All right,
high of
5 seconds.
76
Stand by camera
with a
2.
low of 51
5,
once again.
4,
I'm Sienna Monet from the Cronkite Weather Center. Back to you.
Camera 2, music half.
Thank you, Sienna.
Stand by Emmy 3 and stand by to open mic 3.
News report.
Take Emmy 3. You can open mic 3.
We'll have the top stories from across the state and around the country.
Take camera 3.
Yeah, that's right, guys.
Stand by Charlie with CG.
At the latest rallies regarding the war in the Middle East.
We'll take Charlie.
Plus, here in the Valley, state legislators introduce a proposal to raise teacher salaries. Those details and more are coming up next.
Roll red, music up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kill music, red full. Alrighty, guys. All the cameras are good where they're at. We have 1:30 here.
As journalists at Cronkite News, we report on stories that matter to you by focusing on the local impact.
Gosh, I feel like I haven't seen this commercial all year.
We dig deeper and work tirelessly to keep you informed.
This is new.
Live in Wickerburg.
Live in Los Angeles.
In Cleveland. In Washington. In Louisville.
From Jerusalem. Live in Philadelphia.
From around the world to right here in Phoenix.
Yeah.
At Cronkite News, we report the facts and stick to the truth.
I've never seen that commercial. 30 seconds.
ASU's one and only student-run radio station, Blaze Radio, provides students with opportunities to cover a variety of topics. From music.
This is Sun City Garage.
To sports coverage.
Against the Brewers in his last outing, he went
to news.
15 seconds.
And entertainment
updates.
Alpha
Full.
Blaze Radio offers a fun environment to gain valuable broadcast experience.
5,
to find out more,
4,
visit
3, 2,
blazeradioonline.com.
1. Dissolve alpha full. Stand by camera 3 with CG and open mic 3 and dissolve camera 3. Bring the music down.
I'm Kenji Ito with a look at the latest news around the country.
Lose his name and Hot Punch Beta.
Marches and protests have been erupting all across the country since the October 7th Hamas attack on Israel. Some have been in support of the Palestinians, while others have been in support of Israel. That was the case today in Washington, as Cronkite News reporter Renee Romo has the story from the Capitol.
Dissolve Charlie full.
Organizers of the Americans March for Israel rally expected tens of thousands to show up here at today's event in the shadow of the Capitol, including several from Arizona who said it was important to make sure their voices were heard.
2 minutes.
And
Take
we're
it.
here,
Resident Tucson Castle John. Lose it.
First and foremost for the hostages, so that they're released.
Was this the guy that was quick?
Some humanity is shown to people who are now suffering untold
was this the guy who was quick?
And we need them back.
Freeing hostages was a key demand of today's rally. More than 230 hostages were taken when Hamas fighters poured into Israel in a surprise attack on October 7th that also killed about 1,200 Israelis. But Hamas claims that more than 11,000 Palestinians have died in the subsequent response by Israel's military, numbers that have led to calls for a ceasefire.
15 seconds, 10 seconds.
The war in Gaza has also sparked a sharp rise in anti-Semitism, according to the Anti-Defamation League, something that Eddie Caldron of Arizona is all too familiar with.
And to see people openly side with terrorism and openly side with people who would kill me for being Jewish, it really hurts.
Tomer Ben-Ezer has lived in both Israel and Washington, but spent his high school years at Perry High School in Gilbert. He said he felt welcomed at today's rally, something he does not normally in the nation's capital.
I see
Tomer Ben-Ezer, former Perry High School student.
But Ben-Ezer said it was to feel the support of the crowd of thousands, all raising their voices in support of Israel.
Here is the first time I can feel free and not worry about wearing my flag and show my nationality and support my country, and also show and see the support of Americans, alongside Israelis.
Take it.
While marchers rallied here, lawmakers inside the Capitol were debating a short-term
10 seconds here, guys.
That does
Stand by
not
camera 3 and roll
include
alpha.
emergency aid for Israel that the White House has
Normal out.
requested. In Washington, Renee Romo, Cronkite News.
Roll alpha, take camera 3.
President Biden
Stand by
departed
beta
for
with
San
CG.
Francisco earlier today to meet with Xi Jinping, the president of China. Both are attending this year's Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Forum.
We'll take Beta.
President Biden has the goal to get U.S. and China communications back to normal, despite the sharp differences on several issues. The complicated U.S.-Chinese relationship within the last year stems from Biden ordering the shooting down of a Chinese spy balloon over the country, among other issues. Biden said he is trying to, quote, change the relationship for the better.
Roll Charlie, take camera 3.
The House expected to vote tonight on CR or continuing resolution in an attempt to avoid a government shutdown.
Roll take Alpha.
The plan spearheaded by House Speaker Mike Johnson. He would intend funding for some government agencies through mid-January and some through early February. The bill would require a two-thirds majority to pass. Several conservative Republicans also criticized the bill for not having any spending cuts. Ahead of a Senate vote, Senator Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell both endorsed the bill.
Roll Beta, take camera 3.
Arizona Republican leaders are proposing a plan to increase teacher pay statewide.
Roll take.
If voters decide to pass it, Republican lawmakers said they will begin putting money in a new teacher pay fund. They also say the boost will increase teacher pay by 7% or $4,000 if approved. Republicans claim this is the best way to boost teacher funding without raising taxes.
Dissolve Alpha Full.
This will be done without a tax increase.
14
the dedicated
District,
funding
Peterson,
source
Warren,
for this will be the
He's here for 20 seconds. Leave it on a little longer.
This is a fund that is constitutionally protected for education spending.
You can lose it.
This fund has grown
Standby Beta. You're going to dissolve into Beta.
Under Prop 123, which I think many of you know is expiring soon. And we project that it will continue to grow.
New plan is the out.
Under this new plan.
Dissolve Beta.
Proposition 123, which provides public schools with more than $300 million a year, expires in 2025. Voters would need to approve the plan in 2024.
Stand by
in
camera
response
3,
to
stand
the
by
new
to roll
plan,
Charlie.
the Arizona Education Association president agreed that educators need a raise, but also called for a raise for support professionals like counselors, bus drivers, and librarians.
Roll Charlie, take camera 3.
The next possible cuts for the University of Arizona may come to a student financial aid, a decision that Governor Hobbs disagrees with.
Roll take Alpha. Normalize
the
your
school's
lamb.
president, Robert Robbins, blamed part of its financial problems on aid provided to students. Hobbs told reporters she is still looking for answers regarding the university's gap in finances, questioning the Arizona Board of Regents' role in the issue. She also urged that college should be accessible and cuts to financial aid should not be the answer.
Take camera 3.
And that's it for the latest news around the nation. In the newsroom, I'm Kenji Ito, Cronkite News.
Now stand by camera 2, music half. Take camera 2, music
Thanks,
half.
Kenji. And coming up
stand
next,
by Beta with
USA
CG.
Today and the Tennessean made their own news when the media outlets hired a Taylor Swift reporter.
And today they added to their celebrity reporter list.
Roll take Beta.
Find out which superstar it is after the break.
And dissolve into red. Music up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kill music, red full.
ASU's
All right, plenty of time here, guys. We got 2:30.
Radio station, Blaze Radio, provides students with opportunities to cover a variety of topics.
Ashley, do you need help out there with lighting?
From music.
This is Sensitive Garage.
To sports coverage.
Against the
so
Brewers.
Camera 2 is at that Studio 2 shot. Camera 1 setting up for the beauty. Perfect.
And entertainment updates. Blaze Radio offers a fun environment to gain valuable broadcast experience. To find out more, visit blazeradioonline.com.
Did you know newsrooms today are looking for bilingual journalists? Cronkite Noticias prepares you to cover diverse communities. In Cronkite Noticias, you will obtain an unforgettable experience.
Under 22
Pales como este van a tumbar.
Oh no, I missed it.
And develop your skills with the latest technology.
Three, 2, 1. Cronkite News.
1:30.
Get real professional experience in areas such as reporting, broadcast editing, and behind-the-scenes production, such as technical director and audio.
Kill the mics.
Or go out in the field and cover important local stories.
Learn and master the English language.
In a fun, welcoming atmosphere. Cronkite News. The future starts now.
1 minute.
Here at the Walter Cronkite School, students produce award-winning content that focuses on health disparities in underserved communities and how to turn things around. In Cronkite News and Cronkite Noticias, students cover stories that affect people of color, the LGBTQ+ community, people with disabilities, and others across the Southwest.
We highlight big problems that are often overlooked in communities that are underserved.
On camera 2, can we just pan right?
Those stories not only inform and educate people about the challenges, but we work hard to highlight potential solutions. In the Cronkite Agency, students work to connect with community members through social media campaigns in English and Spanish.
Being a Hispanic myself, it's nice to be able to give back to my own community.
10 seconds.
Find
all right,
more
stand by to dissolve camera 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, dissolve camera 2.
Some may find it unnecessary for a news outlet to hire a reporter to cover one celebrity, but when you're as big as a superstar as Taylor Swift right now, a strong argument can be made.
And now another pop culture icon is getting the same media treatment, and you better believe she's worth all the buzz.
Roll take.
That she is. The Beehive will have to keep buzzing as Beyonce is the next worldwide star to have a newspaper reporter who will cover all things Queen Bee. Entertainment journalist Cachet McClay accepted the position from USA Today and the Tennessean.
McClay has worked for NBC News, BBC News, and TMZ.
Alrighty,
she will cover the singer's complex business and entertainment empire, as well as Beyonce's fan base and her influence on fashion, music, and culture.
Camera 2, music half.
Jeff, we're starting to see this become a trend. We'll have to see how long this holds up.
I mean, when you have your own reporter, it's pretty obvious who runs the world, right, Matt? It's girls.
That's it for Cronkite News. Thank you for joining us.
And roll beta.
And to see top Arizona stories anytime, log on to cronkitenews.azpbs.org.
Dissolve camera 1. Let's line up with the music. 10 seconds.